Uncover an ancient Dwemer's secret. Yeah, that's fine. Arm you'll gain. God almighty.
These sands are cold, but Khajiit feels warmness from your presence.
Why does he have spells out?
Skyrim could not be more different from elsewhere. But magic is the same no matter where you go.
College is a bit of an oddity in Skyrim.
What is he
Magic's not
doing?
something that's looked upon.
Why does he have spells out? Jazarda's up to something. I don't know what he's doing, but
It's a fine day with you around.
Nords don't trust magic or those that use it. Made it difficult for me growing up.
I think he's upstairs. I think I am in the home entertainment, right?
I'm working on some very important... You mean the official sort of business? Well, no. No, not really. But I can't help but notice that you're doing quite well for yourself. Rising through the ranks and all. It may not be official, but there is a project I've been working on. I wonder if perhaps you could assist with it. Yes. No, I don't think so. Not at this point. It's just that, well, I'm not even really sure it's going to amount to anything just yet. All theoretical right now, you understand? But the implications are quite intriguing, I think. I simply need some experimental results to confirm my suspicions. Just bring me some Dwemer cogs. I need to examine them for the methods used in forging them. 10 of them should be enough for me to get a better understanding of how they were crafted. That's all I need, all right?
Oh shit.
The exact nature of my research is a secret.
I don't have a single one of them. And a little delivery quest. Never even fought a Dwemer enemy. So I will need to find a dwarven ruin. I think that is related to a quest. A lot of these dungeon names, I remember that there is one dwarven ruin near Winterhold that I want to say involves the main story. This might be good. Clearable, yes, but this is tied to a quest. Not doing that. This is added by the Dawn Guard. Or by the Dawn Guard DLC. Which means it probably has vampires in it. Oh, no, it isn't. This might be something I could do. This is also tied to a quest. God. This might be interesting. Cave west of Windhelm on the northern shore of Lake York. This is tied to a quest. God, is there anything I can do that isn't tied to a quest? I swear to God. Tied to a Daedra quest. It's gotta be something. They're really getting kind of tiring. Every single thing I click, it says related to this quest, related to this quest, miscellaneous quest, optional quest. Give me something that isn't tied to a quest, please. You got some? I think we got something. Alright. Oh, wow, that's great. Entrance to the interior is impossible until you start at the Thieves Guild. Ah! What about you? Give me something. Search for the Dreamers, Ethereum Forge, side quest. This is so infuriating. I just want a thing that isn't tied to a side quest. What about you? I'm beginning to think that all Dwemer Ruins are related to a side quest at some point, in some form or another. This is in Soulstone. This is great. Okay. Blocked by a locked door until you begin the College of Winterhold quest that I have not reached yet. You know what? Since this is related to the College of Winterhold, let's speak to Tolfdir. Let's speak to Tolfdir, progress, and get access to a stinking Dwemer dungeon so that I can freaking complete that quest. That is just ridiculous. Are you serious? There was like 30 dungeons on that list. And some of them were caves, some of them were landmarks.
If there are any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep things running smooth.
Some of them were caves, some of them were landmarks, but the ones that were actual Dwemer ruins.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people.
God,
You give an old man hope.
Ones that actually have Dwemer runes are often tied to side quests.
Always encouraging to see the younger... Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery? Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Nair fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations.
Go for it.
I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen.
Really wish
Alien,
Zargo would go somewhere
Dwemer,
else.
Daedric, not even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience. But can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka. And yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work. Hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must
No,
intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruption.
Love that term.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go. Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you, specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants. Technically, that is true, but I still report to the Aldmeri Dominion, and I cannot ignore this situation. Don't worry. You can return to your petty squabbles and meaningless research as soon as this matter is resolved.
Alright. Talking following Ancano.
Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds. I have many important things on my mind. Your concern.
Please,
What
do
you
not
learn
be
here
alarmed.
will last you a lifetime.
I mean you no harm.
Several, if you're talented.
It is good to meet you in person. I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately. But I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with. I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Oncano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so.
If you're wondering why I am not talking, I don't like to talk when other characters in games are talking. I know there are several people, including myself, who get annoyed when they hear a Let's Player or anyone talking during a cutscene, so I remain silent when characters are talking.
As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it, If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided.
Alright, what do you expect from me then?
We believe that your efforts should be directed towards dealing with the aftermath, but we cannot predict what that will be. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours.
I want to know who he is.
He was once a student here at the college. Now he is something different.
Oh, I kind of remember this quest now.
I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
Thank you kindly.
Sorry. Were you about to say something?
I think
What is the meaning of this?
Tolfdir might have something. Tolfdir is a pretty smart guy.
They are counted upon every bit as much as candlelight or invisibility. But more importantly, wards have saved lives. This is a simple fact.
Tolfdir not here.
Every mage in this college regularly uses wards for practice, so as to avoid physical harm. I truly... You consider Restoration a valid school of magic, worthy of study, don't you? Don't you? Good. Good. Not that I require validation, of course. There are just some, and I shan't name names, who would disagree. It can make life difficult when one's colleagues fail to recognize the research one engages in.
That sounds like a great idea. Asking about some figure in front of a bunch of random students. Sure.
The Augur? Tragic story, really. At least the way I heard it. But that was a long time ago. It was some experiment gone horribly wrong. Ghastly results, I was told. And his ghost still roams the halls, they say. Of course, on further reflection, that may have simply been an attempt to scare me. Perhaps I'll ask Tolfdir what really happened. I understand he was here at the time.
Which is why I wanted to talk to him.
Until next time.
Tolfdir is...
Always encouraged. The college will be here. Well now, there's a name I haven't heard in some time. My goodness, it's been years since I've spoken with him. I suppose he's still down in the Midden, but I haven't checked. Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello for me, won't you?
Midden.
Underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please do be careful.
Sure.
Well, I suppose he wouldn't mind. It was all before my time, you understand. I've heard the stories, the same as anyone else. He was a brilliant student, an accomplished wizard, delved into magic in a way none had seen before. But I think he became too focused on just how much power he could acquire. That's what led to the accident. Until next time.
Alright, I could get started on Tolfdir's quest, but I want to progress through the story a little bit more. But for the main quest of the Mages Guild, I should say. Okay, into the midden. Every place has a dungeon. Every city. Oh, great, ice raid. And I reached level 17. So I will increase. What am I getting a bonus from in stamina? I will increase health. I believe everything should be even. That's my bonus. Is that an active effect? Is that what that is? +1. Or it might be. Oh, that's what it is. It's busting a Kenner. Well, this looks lovely. Hey, Dogger. Okay. All that time, I think I came from over there. It just dropped down here. There's a random jogger there. Huh? Strange. Alright. Let's see here. I'm really excited ever since they teased Outer Scrolls 6. Was it last year's E3 or was it the year before? One of those years when they teased the release of Outer Scrolls 6, when they announced that there were...
perseverance will only lead to disappointments. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter.
I really want to, cannot wait for Outer Scrolls 6. And especially since Bethesda, I believe, is now owned by Microsoft. We hopefully will not have another Fallout 76 situation.
I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. But those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek.
And what is it I'm seeking?
You seek that which all who wield magic seek, knowledge. You shall find this. Knowledge will corrupt. It will destroy. It will consume. You seek meaning, shelter in knowledge. You will not find it. The Thalmor sought the same thing, and it shall lead to his end, as it has so many others.
I'm not the first to come see you?
No, though you may be the last. The one who calls himself Ancano has sought my knowledge.
You're hearing my dog barking, I'm sorry about that.
Through very different questions. Your path differs from most. You are being guided, pushed towards something. It is a good path, one untraveled by many. It is a path that can save your college. I will tell you what you need to know to follow it further.
What do I need?
and those aiding you wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid a disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your Archmage.
What I think I will do is, after I complete this quest, I am going to, oh, I just realized something. I never said my skill point, did I? Oh, 2 skill points. After I complete this quest, I'm going to be ending the live stream. Because it is 4:47 right now, and I plan on ending things at 4:30. Oh, that was an accident. I want to increase one-handed. It's gonna buff one-handed quite a bit because I use that a lot. Alright, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Classic Skyrim AI. Let's see if I'm right. Oh no, this is not the place I was thinking of. Alright, seriously? And here we go. Speaking to the Archmage.
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off.
I'm not sure what happened. A monk from the Sijic Order. Here after all these years, and then he just leaves. I hope we didn't offend him somehow. Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed. Really? And what might that be? I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it. And how do you know of this? Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the staff of Magnus?
Yes, he did.
I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this.
You mean me, don't you?
I certainly do. Since you went so far as to seek out the Augur for advice, I thought you'd be more enthusiastic. Something as specific and ancient as the Staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything?
Will do.
I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
Alright, that quest is done. I am gonna wrap things up right here. Stop! What the heck? My cord, my headset is tangled up with... What is this? Got it. So, if you have been at all remotely interested in what you see today, if I provided just a little bit of entertainment, I will be streaming Skyrim once again next Friday, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. I will be streaming Borderlands 3, where I'll be playing as Moze for 100% on Saturdays, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time, and I will be streaming Assassin's Creed Revelations for 100%, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. If you are at all interested in what you see with me, all my playthroughs will be for 100%, and I hope to see some of you guys there. In the meantime, I am ending things off